With me, brood brothers, the servants of the false gods have come to our land to take our goods. We will show them the might of the cult of the Fanged Shadow.
Today on Odds of War. Welcome back to Odds of War. We have another great Kill Team battle report here for you today. Nick, welcome back.
I'm back again. It's good to be here.
There we go. We are playing Genestealer Cult versus the Deathwatch. We're about to get into the list, but before we do, just want to let you know if watching us wax poetic about our Kill Team lists and everything is not your thing, you can find the lists down in the link, down in the description below. And alongside our Kill Team lists, you'll find a timestamp to skip straight to the battle report if that's your thing.
But it's not.
But it's not if you're
around.
with us at this point. So, that being said, Nick, tell us about your Kill Team.
Yeah, so we were talking a little bit about this before we sat down. Both of our little kill teams here on a little redemption arc, suffering losses from their most recent battles versus Thousand Suns versus Admech.
Yeah, both got clobbered, basically.
Besides that, they haven't changed at all.
Yeah, well, mine is some minor tweaks to some models here and there, but nothing major. Very minor tweaks.
Right. Kill Team Corvus has remained the same. We have somehow reemerged from the warp, beaten, battered, and bruised, and looking to regroup. What I have
Thankfully,
today...
you emerged right to an apothecary, who then he got you back up and running.
I was like, you guys seen some stuff.
Seen some things.
Yeah. So we have the standard five here. I have Sergeant Argus as the leader. He is a Primaris sergeant or intercessor sergeant. Chainsword, bolt rifle, auspex will be granted to him. And besides that, we have three specialists. We have Brother Uriel of the Dark Angels, who is a sniper, and he has a combi plasma, which can be pretty dirty if he survives the first bout of fire.
Yes.
We have Brother Ignis of the Salamanders. He is the Infernus heavy bolter. Pretty beast dude. He's actually probably been the most consistent of my team. Brother Castor of the Ultramarines, and he is the comm specialist. Oh, I'm sorry, I should double back. Brother Ignis is the heavy specialist. Ignoring that to hit and move with the heavy Infernus bolter is quite nice. Brother Castor is the comm specialist. He is an intercessor gunner. He's got a bolt rifle with the underslung auxiliary grenade launcher.
Very good, very good.
And I think that's it, actually. No melee weapon for him. Yeah, he's a comm specialist, so he'll be granting that +1 to probably one of these two guys. And then we have our love. You know him, you love him. He's a specialist without being a specialist. He's just your good old Brother Rourke of the Imperial Fists, sporting the frag cannon that, despite being lambasted,
much maligned. Much maligned.
Yeah, across the channel, has yet to really do a whole lot. He's definitely taken a bunch of shots.
You haven't seen what it does off the channel, okay? Yeah. It's very nasty.
It's totally fair.
And no one enjoys it.
It's completely fair.
All right.
And that's the team.
Perfect. So I am bringing the Cult of the Fanged Shadow, as I am wont to do. Some minor tweaks from last time they were on the channel. As ever, led by the intrepid Ural Kraus, bolt pistol power pick. For a combat specialist, we have yet to be named. He's looking to earn a name. He's looking to do anything. A combat specialist, Acolyte fighter with a heavy rock drill. We've got, I've put him back up at a specialist. I've decided to name my Metamorph leader.
This will be a regrettable choice.
We'll see. He's going to be my Zealot specialist today. His name is Xanthan.
Xanthan?
Xanthan.
Not like the gum, like Xanthan.
Correct.
Gum.
No, like the gum.
So Xanthum?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Xanthum. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Then we've got I'm pretty sure we're gonna double check. You're gonna see it on the screen now, the correct spelling, but I'm like partial to that Xanthan. Or it might be, what is it called? The Mandela effect? No, do you know
Like the
about
Nelson Man? Like, no, I don't know about this.
So the Mandela effect is where...
You're about to see me be real ignorant on this.
Where people have a memory of something. It's the Berenstain Bears. Berenstain.
Oh.
Where like everyone's like, no, it was the Berenstain when I was a kid, but if you look at it now, it's the Berenstain Bears.
I'm going to stake my claim that it's Xanthum with an M
Right,
gum.
but that's what I'm saying.
And you,
is one of us then, in theory, is... Because, of course, neither of us are wrong. But one of us is experiencing the Mandela effect, where it was at one point whatever we remember it to be.
Which is a fancy way of saying you're wrong.
No, it's the Mandela effect. Anyway, so I have a Neophyte here who... He's excited. He's hopped up on his own meds.
I was literally about to say he's just happy to be there. He's like, I don't know why I'm a specialist.
So this is one of the tweaks. Last time I brought him with a flamer. This time he's just a shotgun. So shotgun medic.
Shotgun's good.
Shotguns are not bad. Then for non-specialist, Acolyte fighter with demolition charges. By God, I will have them work one time. I'm going to keep bringing them until they finally work. It's going to happen. Acolyte fighter with heavy rock cutter. Aberrant, he's been downgraded from specialist. He's just a normal aberrant.
Well, he did a lot of hiding last game. So.
Yeah, we'll see. But this is another crucial thing. We're going to run him with a power hammer today.
Oh, what's the difference?
So he normally has a power pick, strength 5, his strength user, so 5, AP -3, damage D3. Today, he's got a power hammer, strength ×2. Okay. So he has strength 10.
Like a thunder hammer, basically.
Yeah. AP, I believe it's AP -3, flat 3, but you have to subtract 1 from hit rolls.
And he's already hitting on
threes.
Fours for...
So fours.
And it's pretty scary.
We'll see.
It's pretty scary.
Well, that's why he's not a specialist. Right. Because then, now that he's not a specialist, he'll compete with...
You don't lose 2 things.
Yeah. Then a squad of neophytes, 3 autoguns, 1 more shotgun. The 3 autoguns, obviously, for sitting in the back, hopefully, and just popping some shots. So that is the kill team, Cult of the Fanged Shadow. I'll be running them once again today as Pauper Princes, looking to make use of the trait at all.
Do you want to remind the team
what
that does?
Pauper Princes just it allows me to re-roll failed hits on the first round of combat. It's the classic charged, was charged, heroically intervened, which heroically intervene is not a thing. But so it's just the first round of combat, basically. Okay. You get to re-roll hits, failed hits.
And I'll be using mission tactics today as well. So
which will be interesting.
A lot of neophyte.
Yep, there's a good neophyte. There's neophytes, but there's acolytes, there's an aberrant, and then there's a metamorph. Also, so there's 4 data slates across here. So you'll have to pick and choose.
Yeah.
All right. The mission we're playing today is Shifting Priorities. Again, on a redemption arc, right? That's this episode is the redemption arc episode. Last time we played Shifting Priorities, it was such a shellacking in one favor. We didn't really get to see how the mission played.
It never really came up.
Yeah. So hopefully this one will go past really 2 rounds.
Actually, I'm going to correct myself because it did come up. It was just, it made it more of a shellacking because I remember the objective that got removed was the one closest to you.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to go ahead and get set up, and we'll talk a bit more about the mission once we're there. But before we go, remember, please, if you like these videos, hit the like button. Let us know down in the comments what you liked, what you want to see more of. And of course, if you want to see us in your feed every week on Wednesdays, hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to support us. All right, let's get to it.
All right.
So we are getting set up here for the game. This is, of course, Shifting Priorities. You're going to see 4 objective markers on the field. So we'll score a point for each objective marker held at the end of a battle round. And then, but before that, at the start of each round, we'll roll a die. And if we roll a corresponding number, we'll remove that token. If we roll a 5 or a 6, we'll place up a objective in the center there. So now for the scouting phase, the Cult of the Fanged Shadow picked take forward positions. So we'll resolve that in a minute. But Kill Team Corvus picked plant traps. Nick rolled a 2 on the D3, so I'm going to go ahead and cover my eyes and point out what you're trapping, my friend.
Yep, so we're going to trap this, and then we're going to trap this.
All right, there we go. So those are the traps we're going to get set up and be right back. All right, so we are all set up here, ready to go into this epic game of shifting priorities. It's the Cult of the Fanged Shadow versus a Kill Team Corvus. We are ready to go. Now, the only little bit of bookkeeping, I have to do both my take forward positions move and my cult ambush move here. So we're gonna, just because that's a lot of rolling and moving, we're just gonna go ahead and do that off camera. But there we go, we're about to do it.
It's a lot of move.
All right, so we have done our cult ambush. So for, first off, for our take forward positions, we moved my combat, Zealot, specialists both moved up, and then you'll see the Aberrant through there. He was not there originally.
No.
He only moved the 6 for the take forward positions. Then in Cult Ambush, he rolled again, so he's
itching for a
up.
scrap.
That's right. And then these guys failed. Everyone in this little pocket failed, actually, except for the autogun wielding Neophyte in the back, but he didn't have anywhere to move.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
So there he is.
Yeah.
Then over here, 2 of our autogun wielding Neophytes got to move up with Cult Ambush, and then everyone else stayed back behind here. So that is it. That's all the bookkeeping to do before the first round of the game. And with that, we're ready to go into the initiative phase for round 1.
Yes. Oh, I have to declare my mission tactics before we start.
Oh, you declare your mission tactics. Well, I rolled it. You just keep that roll. It's a reroll anyway. All right, so declare your mission tactics then.
So we're gonna. What is the card for these guys?
That is Neophyte.
Neophyte, and then this is Aberrant, and then the Metamorph.
And then there's Metamorph, a hybrid Metamorph, and then there's Acolytes.
We will say Aberrant for today.
You're gonna do Aberrant?
For the
All right. So now we'll re-roll our initiative. A 5 and a 5. Wow, this
just like last game.
Redemption arc already going strong. Here we go. Double 1. Okay.
6.
All right, there we go. So Deathwatch have the initiative for round 1. We'll go ahead and go into their movement and be right back after this. All right, we are at the end of the movement phase for both teams. Nick, why don't you tell us what you did with Kill Team Corvus?
Yeah, so Brother Ignis moved up to the barrier over here, just standard move. Sergeant Argus did a similar flanking around back there and has come to support his battle brother. Brother Rourke has readied up due to the threat of the Aberrant that is now no longer in sight, but we have a tasty couple of other things out there. And then both Brother Uriel and Brother Castor have moved up to a defensive position behind the wall.
Excellent. All right. And then right before I go into talking about what I did with the Genestealer Cult, we made a slight error, but we amended it literally after moving like 2 models of the Deathwatch.
Yeah.
We were supposed to roll for the objective at the start of the battle round, which you see is we rolled a 4, so we've removed 4 from the battlefield.
Well, don't put the blame on me. You rolled a 4.
Yes. So then for the Genestealer Cults, what we did is the Aberrant back here, we tucked up into this corner, giving him a little protection, and then advanced our combat specialist and our medic into the same pocket, all out of line of sight very nicely. Our Acolyte here advanced along with our our Neophyte, along with our Acolyte, both advanced, taking up some defensive positions. Our leader moved up here, and then we got a couple advances here with this Neophyte and Acolyte, both moving forward. This Neophyte moving on to Objective 3, and then advancing a big boy advance right here to grab onto this objective here. Now, last bit of bookkeeping we did is we're doing this a little bit out of order, but it's just for ease of filming. Our Zealot Metamorph leader moved through, we rolled an advance for him. We rolled a 5, so he had 11 inches of movement, so he's got plenty of movement to get here. So first off, that was trapped, so we'll need to do the roll for the trap.
So he tripped a little grenade.
Yep, that was
tied to a rope there. No.
So no, he's fine.
That would have been good otherwise.
Yep. So then he continued to move into the next trap.
Pulled the same the second end of it. So. I saw it.
We're fine.
I saw it in there.
Okay. Good. So that then officially is the end of the movement phase here for round 1. We have no psychic phase to do, so we're going to go straight into the shooting phase right after this. So we are in the shooting phase with round one, starting with the Deathwatch here,
Yep.
with readied models, of course.
So
starting with Brother Rourke.
Brother Rourke is going to put 2 shell shots into, I forget his name, but
Xanthan.
Xanthan, yes, the gum.
We haven't checked yet whether it's Xanthan or Xanthum, but I'm going to say Xanthin, and it'll either be egg on my face or not. We'll see.
And I'm going to spend my first CP of the round, rival
Okay.
chapters.
Okay.
So it is 2 inches between these two guys. So we will reroll 1s to hit for him and reroll 1s to hit for him.
Okay.
So we'll start with him. Go ahead and flip that over. So he will be hitting. This guy is obscured because of the little tiny foot traffic.
Excellent.
He's definitely within half range. Range 12 would be half, so we're
Very
good there.
nice.
So hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
Here we go.
That's going to be 2 hits.
It is within the half range, so strength 9, so we're doubling you out.
Easily.
So that's 2 wounds, AP minus 3, I believe,
Goes right through the save.
and it's flat 2 damage. So here we go.
There you go.
Out of
Out of
action.
action. There you go. First casualty for the Genestealer Cults. All right. Moving on to non-readied models once again, starting
Yes.
with Deathwatch.
We're going to be clearing off these objectives, so we're going to have Brother Ignis here use his Heavy Flamer profile into this guy.
Okay.
And then he's going to fire the Heavy Bolter profile. I'm going to get cheeky here. I'm going to split fire. No, all 3 shots are going to go into him.
Okay.
Yeah. Because no matter what, even if I split all 3 of them, which I can't to that guy, I can't wipe all of them off. So we'll just put all of them into him.
Alrighty.
So let's start with the Heavy Flamer. He will be... I'm going to go ahead and give the Auspex bonus from the captain here, or from Sergeant here to this guy.
Okay. Sounds good.
So Flamer into him. Number of shots.
Just one.
Just 1.
Very nice.
Yeah. And then this will be
3s to wound.
3s to wound.
No wound.
Okay.
Very nice.
And then the Heavy Bolter profile. Now he ignores the movement penalty.
Of course.
He's within the half range.
Yes.
And now he ignores obscurement, so he's just hitting on
Correct.
3s.
Yep. So that's only 1 hit.
One
Very
hit.
interesting.
2 3s to wound. Wounds.
Gets the wound.
AP minus 1.
AP minus 1, so we get a 6-up save on our demolition charge. Oh, there it is.
Cheeky.
There it is. That's what I was looking for.
All right.
So moving on then to Genestealer Cults, I basically have this shotgun here and then this auto gun here. So what I'm going to do, it's 2 shots either way, because this is Assault 2 and then this is Rapid Fire 1, and then we're within 12 inches. I think I got to take out that that Infernus Heavy Bolter. So we're going to start off with the auto gun because I think I have a slightly better chance. So now our BS4, we are within the half range, but we are obscured. So it's going to be 2 shots hitting on 5s here. No hits. The end.
All right, so we're going to fire Sergeant Argus into this guy up in the front.
Right. Excellent.
He will be using the +1 for obscurement. I believe it is the Dragonfire rounds. +1 to hit.
Gotcha.
So he'll be hitting on 3s.
All right, let's see it.
Yep, so here we go. 2 hits.
2 hits. Very nice.
It's strength 4, so we're wounding on 3s. 2
2
wounds.
wounds.
Oh,
Excellent.
ominous.
AP is -1, yes.
AP minus 1.
All right, so this is a 6-up save. No
No.
saves.
All right, here we go.
But it's only damage 1, yes?
Yes. It's out of
Oh,
action.
that's an out of action. Either way you slice it. So there we go. 2 casualties now for the Cult of the Fanged Shadow. We do just have our shotgun here. Once again, we'll fire into the Infernus Heavy Bolter, Brother Ignis. So it's going to be 2 shots hitting on 6s here. No hits. All right.
Okay.
And then it's just the Deathwatch to finish off the shooting round.
So we are going to fire Brother Uriel is going to fire his plasma portion. He's going to overcharge it,
Okay.
and he's just going to be firing it into this guy.
Alrighty.
And he has his inherent bonus. There is obscurement, but we're going to use the comms bonus here to give him
Sure.
the +1.
Absolutely.
So he would be hitting on 3s because we're within half range.
All right.
So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
2 hits. Very nice.
Got past the scary part. Wounding on 2s.
Yes.
2 wounds.
That's 2 wounds. Goes right through my save.
Yep, so now damage 2.
That's out of action again. There we go. Genestealer Cult's taking a beating here for this first round.
It's a salvo of deadly fire. I think this guy can still see through the window here into your boy.
Okay.
Right there. Just to confirm, is he within? Yes. So we're going to shoot the auxiliary grenade launcher.
Okay.
We're going to do the frag profile.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how that works with regards to splitting the shots because I get to see the number of shots first,
you
right?
Determine you pick your primary target.
Right, this
You
guy.
determine number of shots.
Yes.
Then you decide how you split it.
Perfect. So primary target, number of shots, 6.
Very nice. Very nice.
He has no bonuses to be given to him. He is, as long as he's within 15 here. Yep, and he's within 15 of the other guy. So we're going to do 3 and 3.
Okay.
And it'll just be the -1 to hit for obscurement.
All right, let's
so
see
here
it.
we go. 4s. 2
That's
hits.
2 hits.
This is
Very
on
nice.
the Ford guy.
Yep.
Strength 3, I believe, on a frag grenade. Yep,
Correct.
so 4s.
Forced wound.
1 wound.
1 wound.
No AP.
No AP. So 5 up save.
Nope.
No. Ooh.
Just a
Oh,
flesh
there we
wound.
go. Just a flesh wound. That's what we were looking for.
Actually,
Are you going to CP reroll that?
if I can keep you off any objectives on turn 1, that's pretty good. So, yeah, I'm going to CP reroll.
All
that.
right.
So
CP
here we go.
reroll.
That's out of
That's
action.
out of action. Okay.
All right.
Next one.
Yep, into the other guy. That would be 1
That's
hit.
1 hit.
Wounding on 4s.
That's a wound. 5 up save. Makes it. Very nice.
All right.
Good,
so
good,
you
good.
Survive.
All right. And that is actually going to be it for the round then. So we'll go to morale. Genestealer Cults have lost 4. We started with 11. So we're fine. And of course, there's no flesh wounds because everything's dead. So that's it. So for scoring, we each score 1 point. Myself for holding 3, yourself for holding 2.
Yep.
All right. And then now we're going to get this right. Okay. It's at the start of each battle round. So before even initiative, I'll roll to see which objective comes off.
6.
It's objective 6. So we place one
Very nice.
back in the center here. And we'll measure that up a bit tighter
Yeah,
in just
yeah.
a second. But there we go. That being said, we'll go right into initiative for round 2.
And the initiative is prior to the beginning of the round, correct?
No, initiative is
the beginning.
Yep.
So I will spend the. No,
So
you know what?
at the start of the round-
No,
yep.
we're gonna keep it the same. So I will not change my mission tactics.
Okay.
So initiative.
All right. An 11 for the
Oh,
Genestealer
you're-
Cults. And a 3.
Piddly 3.
Very nice. So the Genestealer Cults have initiative here for round 2. We'll see if we can even scathe the
Maybe even the odds
Kill
of
Team
war.
Corvus. All right, be right back after the movement phase. So we are just about at the end of the movement phase. So to talk about what we did with the Cult of the Fanged Shadow, Jorl Kraus advanced up this way, getting just within 2 inches of the objective here to hold it. Our shotgun-wielding medic advanced through this lane to claim objective 5. We went ahead and just rolled the difficult terrain test off camera. It resulted in nothing, so we're fine there. Our autogun wielding Neophyte readied here. Now back around this way, it'll be a bit tough to see, but there you go. Our heavy rock cutter advanced, rolling a 5, moving up this way, slowly making his way up the field. Then, I should say at the start of the movement phase, I used a stim shot from the medic before anyone had moved on my aberrant. We were within the charge declaration here. And since we were out of line of sight, I figured I'd gamble. I did need boxcars with the +1 from stim shot. I failed, but of course, as you see, I went ahead and took the extra movement there for the aberrant.
You did also re-roll.
I did also
spinning,
CP reroll,
yeah,
yep.
So down to 2.
Yep, and then my heavy rock drill combat specialist advanced up here to jump on this objective. Finally, this shotgun-wielding Neophyte advanced up here to this objective. So currently, Genestealer Cult's holding every objective. It's going to be another question of whether or not
They can remain holding it.
they can hold it or not. Yeah. So, Nick, why don't you tell us what you did with Kill Team Corvus?
Absolutely. So Brother Castor here sees the movement and he's, brothers, ready yourself. They come to our gun line, which means these 3 guys here are going to ready up. So, yeah. And then Brother Ignis here decided to move forward, and he's now within flamer range of these guys.
Excellent.
And Sergeant Argus, not one to run from a fight, is literally going to run into a fight and charge into this Neophyte.
And since I moved, I cannot retreat as my reaction, so I just have to take my Overwatch. So that's going to be 2 shots. Hitting on 6s.
Ooh.
Oh, we get a hit. Now we're definitely within the half range of the gun, which means it becomes a strength 4 gun. So 4s to wound. We roll it out of the tray, but it's a 2, so that's a fail. And then your charge range, sir. That's a 6, which is more than enough. So we'll go ahead and move him in.
So we're gonna go here, and we're just gonna put him right up into that.
Excellent. All right.
Face him towards you. Oops, sorry. There we go.
Okay, great. And with that, we will actually go ahead and go into the shooting phase.
Yes.
The shooting phase now for round 2, starting with models that have readied. Player with initiative, of course, so that's going to be me here with my Neophyte gunner readied up. He's going to fire across the way here at Brother Ignis. And then now that you've moved in, are we within 12 here?
Of your range?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so we're outside 12. So it's just the one shot then. So one shot, that'll be hitting on a 6. Hey. Oh, hitting on a 6. There we go. Wounding on a 5.
No.
No wound. Okay. And then now it's to your readied model, sir.
Yes. So we are going to fire Brother Rourke. He's going to receive the comms benefit here for a +1, and he's going to be shooting a shell profile into the aberrant.
Okay, excellent.
Remind me real quick, what is the save profile on this fellow?
5 up.
5 up? Okay. Invuln or no?
Nope.
Right? Just standard?
Just 5 up.
Yeah. Okay. So he'll be hitting on 3s. Here we go. 2 hits.
It's 2 hits, very nice.
Wounding on T5, correct? T4? T4 still? Okay.
Wounding on 2s.
2s. 2 wounds.
Gets the wounds.
Ominous.
Goes right through his save. Now, aberrants, of course, reduce all damage by 1 to a minimum of 1.
Yes.
So if that's a 2 damage weapon,
yes.
So it's reduced to 1.
Correct.
So then your injury roll is just
it's
1.
None.
Oh, no, yeah. Well, both go through, and he has 2 wounds, so he's still brought to the injury roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's just a 1 for the injury roll.
Oh, yes. I see what you're saying. Sorry.
All right, that is not going to be out of action. Nope. That's a flesh wound thanks to the intervening cover. Very nice. Good job, Aberrant. The anvil, everybody, holding it together.
Yes. I'm going to reroll that.
You're going to CP reroll it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. That's out of action. There we go.
Ka-chunk. All right, he is done. Next up, we're going to have the Brother Uriel. He's going to fire his plasma double tapped into the leader here.
Ooh, into Ural Kraus.
Yeah, and he has a sniper benefit.
What's the range on?
It's I believe, range 24.
Range 24. So we're outside at 12. So if you fire at Ural Kraus, you won't be double tapping, right? Because it's a rapid fire?
You are correct, yes. So let me just double check it real quick. Combi plasma is 24. You are right. So in that case, Ural will live to fire another day. So we will double tap into this guy, who I believe is still unnamed.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So he will just be shooting at his normal profile. He's not obscured to him, correct? Or is this considered obscurement from the wall?
I would consider that obscurement personally.
Yep. Okay. Well, then he is. So then it'll be 4s, and the Auspex is range 3, which would have him outside.
Yeah.
So, all right. So hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, and we will spend... We're going to spend our last CP for this round and give him the sniper strategy.
Okay.
So +1 to hit.
All right, so back
hitting
to
on
threes.
3s. So missed one
hit.
but 1 hits.
Okay.
2s.
Gets the wound.
Gets the
Goes
wound.
right through the save.
Yep, 2 damage.
That's going to be just a flesh wound.
Flesh wound.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
And I am down to 0.
All right, so you've got one more readied model.
Yep. Brother Castor has his crack profile. Well, I mean, I guess you could fire multiple things, but he is within range 15 of that guy, and he is controlling that objective, correct?
Correct.
So we're going to fire the crack
Okay.
into him.
Okay.
So that is 1 shot. We're within the half range, but he is obscured, so hitting on 4s. No rerolls because I'm out of CP. Hits.
Gets the hit.
It's strength 6, so 2s to wound.
Correct. Oh, no wound. Very nice.
And he's not one of my
Genestealer Cults
targets.
needed that one. That was huge because this is looking bad for the old cults. So then dropping down to non-readied models,
Yes.
we're just going to go ahead and fire my shotgun here into Brother Ignis because he's the only threatening one left.
Oh, wow.
Well, because everything else is fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, so 2 shots hitting on 6s.
No.
No.
It's a little startled right now. Okay, so then it's Brother Ignis's turn. He is going to... He's going to put the Flamer profile into this gentleman.
Okay.
And he's going to put the Heavy Bolter profile into the leader.
Okay.
So let's start with the Flamer profile. So
All right. D6 auto
number
hits,
of hits, 4, respectable.
Very nice, very nice.
We need 4s, 3s. Oh, just
Oh,
2.
only
just
2. These are going to be 6-up saves. No, we fail them both.
Okay, so it would reduce them down. So now injury roll with a +1.
That's going to be out of action.
And now for the important shot. Heavy Bolter
Into the leader.
profile. He's within the half range, but he is obscured, I believe, by the foot. I used my double profile, so it's 2 minuses 1, so he's hitting on 5s.
Okay.
So here we go. 1 hit.
That's 1 hit.
That's all you need. Wounding on 3s.
3s, yep.
It's a wound.
Gets the wound.
AP -1.
Oh, makes it. Oh,
Yoral
Genestealer.
Kraus.
They need it. They need it
do.
bad because
They do.
I mean, at this point,
Yeah.
just looking at the board state, the only thing I have to go on is just hopefully
objective
outscoring
points.
you because
Yeah.
there's no way I will be extremely lucky to even cause a single wound this game. So it's all about the points.
Yeah.
And looking at the state, I mean, you've already cleared half my team.
Yeah.
So I mean, I needed that desperately.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Well, he's Yoral Kraus.
yeah,
So
he is. I mean, he's oddly survivable.
he's close to his home.
Yep.
He's going to defend it.
And that is actually going to be it for the shooting phase.
Yes.
It's all over.
It
so
is.
we'll go right into the combat phase because it's going to be a quick one. Do I want to spend... How many attacks does your leader have?
So he has a chain sword, so he's going to get +1, so I believe he has 4.
4 attacks, huh? Boy, is that worth bringing it down by 1? I don't think it is. I'm
4
I'm just gonna let it ride.
Okay.
So go ahead and take your 4 attacks, sir.
Here we go, hitting on 3s.
Oh,
just
wow.
1. Oof.
Only 1.
It's a little, the old man is asleep. Wounding on 3s. It is a wound.
Gets the wound with a 6. Very nice. 5-up armor. No. Just damage 1, though.
Injury roll.
Out of action.
Yikes.
Ouch. All right. So that's it then. Morale phase. We can just do this really quickly. Do the Genestealer Cults break?
No.
No, we're fine. And once again, no nerve checks to take because nothing's dead. So scoring, you'll score another point.
Yep, so I'm at 2.
And then I'll score 2 points.
2 points.
Bringing me up to 3. So it's
Yes.
3-2. Now at the start of round 3 here, we'll roll again. We roll a 3, so the 3 disappears. These rolls are not going my way.
They're not.
As far as the redemption arc goes, I think we can pretty conclusively say that the Genestealer Cults will not get their redemption this day. So it is the start of the battle round.
I'll spend a CP,
3.
change my mission tactics to
Neophytes.
To Neophytes.
Yeah, no big surprise
so
there. It's the right call.
It's the, it's been transmitted through the Vox. So initiative.
All right.
I believe
10 and a
Oh,
9.
wow,
Okay,
very
so
close.
the Genestealer Cults have it again. We'll go ahead and do movement, and we'll come right back. At the end of the movement phase for the Genestealer Cults, our Rock Cutter back here advanced up, rolling a 1. He's destined to never make it into combat. He'll be dead this turn.
He could live this out.
We readied up 2 models here, and then we're going to declare a charge with Yoral Kraus into
Sergeant Argus.
Sergeant Argus. We're going for glory. So that is just outside of 9. So that's going to be a 9-inch charge there.
A commendable foe, he
Yep.
says. We'll use the... I don't know if I can use the rounds in Overwatch, to be honest. So
What do the rounds say? Is
if it
in
says in the shooting phase,
or
then-
is it when you shoot?
let me borrow this
Because we'll just come back really quick. All right, so we just double checked the ruling.
Yep.
So we can use our special issue ammunition anytime it's fired. It's
Yeah.
not just in the shooting phase. So
That
anytime
seems
it fires
unusual. But we'll
is
take
what
it.
it is.
So, all right, so we'll fire the Hellfire rounds. which will give him 2 up to wound. So here we go. We need 6s to hit.
6s to hit.
1 hit.
Ouch. That's not what we needed.
Let's
Eurocross
see.
probably
Here we
doesn't
go.
make combat.
It is a wound, AP -1.
No save. I'm going to... I have 4 CP. What am I saving it for? I'll re-roll it. No. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
He's out of action.
Yikes.
That's it. I'm actually going to
that's
say
the
at this
game.
point, yeah, there's no point in continuing because basically it's just going to be watching you roll dice to take out 3 toughness 3 5-up save models. So with that, it's all over. Let's talk about it. So there you have it, man. The redemption arc for Kill Team Corvus certainly has been achieved. The Cult of the Fanged Shadow still looking for their day in the sun.
Well, they're a shadow of their former selves at this point,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they've been beaten down pretty well. They're you know, the Day of Ascension is not here.
No, and the reason is because, I mean, these are the Imperium's finest Xeno hunters,
Right,
And you are the
right.
pinnacle of Xeno existence.
Yes, yeah.
So-
Well, they certainly think so.
Right.
Right. I will say we talked about this a little bit off camera. One, the mission. I think it's a cool mission, but obviously, once again, the roles of which objectives come off because had the objective
Been
let's
flipped.
say flipped, and the objectives near you got taken away, then I would not have had to have pushed out as far as I did.
Right.
And then
I also couldn't have readied up.
Right.
As much as I did.
Exactly.
So.
So that was huge. This is the second time I've played Pauper Princes. The second time that it's basically like playing without
a chapter tactic.
thing. Which previous to this, I've been playing Cult of the Four-Armed Emperor, which you add 1 to your cult ambush rolls.
Which is very good.
Yes, and I like it. 1 because it's simple. You just do it the one time, and then you go, okay, there I am.
Well, for missions like this too. I mean, think about
Would've been
if
huge.
a couple more of those guys had moved forward, maybe you
Exactly.
could have gotten more guns downrange, or
Well, and that's why I had picked
So-
in the scouting phase. That's why I had picked the take forward positions because I was like, we're about as far away as you can get.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I need every bit of extra movement I could.
Right.
But even at that point, with having the Aberrant move up twice, basically getting a 12-inch move,
12
I
inch.
still was not even within a declaration of a charge range to any of your guys, which is like...
And that was a bit of the terrain and a bit of just spacing. But the thing that I think could have changed things, obviously, like you were saying, was the roles for the objectives.
Sure, yeah.
That would have completely changed the way this game
would have
went
been
out.
massive.
So
Yeah, because then I would have scored 2 points on round 1.
the other,
And then maybe I wouldn't have, like I kept advancing my guys out to that one objective that you were on. And I wouldn't have had to do that at all, assuming that that was the objective that gets taken away. Then I would have kept my guys back, could have readied up my auto guns, so on and so forth.
I do think as well, and this is a bit of the tactics that have kind of come into this. I think with such a shooty force like Deathwatch, you really need the counter shooting threat to be relevant to prevent me from just, because otherwise, I mean, if your big threats are in melee form, I have that many rounds of shooting to wipe them out. And like you were saying before with the T3 5-up save model, it really doesn't take much.
They're wet pieces of paper, and
more so than the orcs.
Oh yeah. Well, because the orcs at least have the toughness 4 going for them. They have a worse save, but they have the toughness going for them. And then the big thing actually that is the difference maker for the durability of orcs versus Genestealer cults is that orcs have the 2 CP just a flesh wound stratagem.
Yes.
And Genestealer cults don't have anything like that. And so you just end up with T3, 5-up save. Of course, Aberrant is T4 with a 5-up save and his thing. But the Aberrant is like with the power hammer like that is like 19 points.
Yeah, I was gonna ask because I mentioned it while we were playing, but he's not like the Astra Militarum's Boneheader Bulgrin, right? There's no option for him to take a 4-up invuln.
No, there's no invulns available.
Okay.
Outside of going into things like commanders, which again are so different.
Yeah,
they
it's
change
a whole
change the whole thing, which eventually we're going to get to. We're going to get to playing some commander games.
Yeah, we got some fun stuff picked up.
But I mean, there's a lot to be explored in core book and elites before you even really get to commanders.
And you were saying at elite level too, there's not much.
They didn't get all they got with the elite book was commanders.
Yeah.
They got more commanders with the elite book. So technically, I believe they have access to Genestealers.
Right, the pure strain Genestealers.
Right,
Yeah.
but even
not
then,
bad.
though, they're still that same thing of like a super combat heavy thing.
A guaranteed 5-up inform.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But this is the big problem with Genestealer cults and I'm gonna keep trying Pauper Princes because I swear to God, one time it's got to make a difference. One time I got to get at least one reroll off of it.
Yeah.
But
well, I wonder if maybe with
not being able to make it to combat
Yeah.
is extremely hampering.
I think if you had, instead of as many neophytes, maybe next time try like a mining laser with the seismic cannon. You love the seismic cannon.
I love
from
the
what I remember,
seismic cannon, yeah.
But
it's just that Rouse Krause, he got smashed by a grotesque.
Oh, that's
like
true, yeah.
utterly smashed. So
Yeah.
it's like he's on his
He's looking for a new face.
Yeah. He's being rehabilitated.
Well, for Deathwatch at least, I do have some elites coming through that I'm working on right now. So hopefully, if we do start playing more elites, I can display them. So we'll have a fun Terminator coming out, and also a jump pack sergeant, a Vanguard veteran, I believe is what they're called. So that should be pretty fun. But at the moment, I think Kill Team Corvus is very pleased with their performance. They stayed as a unit. They moved forward slowly on to the objectives they wanted, and strategically picked off the points that needed to be taken away. So, yeah.
There you go. Any other big thoughts on the game?
No. Do you have an
Do I have an MVP? I heard you say that.
I will cut myself out of that one, and we'll call it there.
MVP, probably the neophytes that valiantly gave their lives to contest the objective that was right in your face.
They dove right into that heavy fire.
They were just going right for it, But what
Brother
what else
Earl
can you
actually
do?
had a good time this time. For once.
Yeah, he did. He did something.
And he didn't die immediately.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
so,
right.
Still hasn't killed himself yet, so that's always ready to happen. We'll look forward to that in the future.
Once again, old Xanthan.
Xanthan?
Again, once again, my mission is when I edit this, every time we say it, I'm going to put the correct spelling on the screen. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
He just is,
He's the guy who
he's
triggered
there.
2 traps, right?
Yeah. He did survive the traps. He's got the 4 arms, so like I can imagine the grenade like springs up. It's like toot, 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 and he's like bah. He just like beep, get out of there. So yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked this video, let us know down in the comments, and of course hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this every week, make sure to subscribe to the channel. You can do that by hitting the button right here that's coming up on the screen. And if you want to see more Kill Team battle reports or any of our other videos, you can check out, I'll put a video or a playlist right here. So there you go. Thank you so much for joining us. Nick,
Thank you.
Thank you for
it's a
coming in
pleasure.
and playing a game, and we'll see you next week.
See you next time.